Good morning, Snowy Owls. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2020. Today we're going to learn about irregular verbs. An irregular verb is a verb in which the past tense is not formed by adding the usual ed ending. You do not add an ed ending to these verbs to tell us about the past. They're called irregular action verbs, and we're going to take a look at some samples. Run, come, sit, and tell are irregular verbs. Here are some samples. Happening now, happened in the past. The ducks come to the pond. Come is the irregular verb. You want to write it in the past tense, you will have to use the dogs came to the pond. Came is the past tense of come. Come, came. The dog ran away. Run is the irregular verb. You want to write it in the past tense, you will have to write the dog ran away. Run, ran. The pigs sit in the mud. Sit is the irregular verb. You want to write it using the past tense verb, you will have to write the pigs sat in the mud. Sit, sat. The parents tell a story. Tell is the irregular verb. You want to write it in the past tense, you will have to write the parents told a story. Tell, told. As we work with this, let's look at our thinking question. Is the action happening now, or did it happen in the past? Let's look at a few more samples. See, saw, and go, went. See and go are irregular verbs. Do not add an ed ending to these verbs to tell us about the past. See tells about an action happening now. Saw tells about an action in the past. Go tells about an action happening now. Went tells about an action in the past. Let's look at some samples. Happening now, happened in the past. The squirrels go up a tree. Go is a irregular verb. You want to write it in the past tense, you will have to write the squirrels went up the tree. Go, went. The squirrels see their food. See is a irregular verb. You want to write it using the past tense of see, you will have to write the squirrels saw their food. See, saw. Remember our thinking question. Is the action happening now, or did it happen in the past? So guys, you're going to use a Google form to practice. You're going to follow the directions to answer the questions. You're going to read and select the word that tells when the action happens. And you're going to write each sentence using the correct verb. Yes, boys and girls, you have to rewrite the sentence with the correct verb. And I want you to write it in the past tense. For example, Miss Sider, and you see two verbs in here, go and went, right? Go is in the present, went is in the past tense. So let's write the sentence one more time. Miss Sider go or went to Dunkin' Donuts, but I want you to write it in the past. I put it in parentheses. So the right way to write this sentence will be Miss Sider went to Dunkin' Donuts. That's what you guys are going to do. Your number 5 will be for you to write a sentence using an irregular verb. Please. Complete sentence that starts with capital letter and it ends with a period. So in here, there's some action verbs, some pictures, okay? So if you want to take a minute and look at some of them and read the verb and then say the verb in the past tense, you could do that. So, for example, we have in here run. The past tense for run is ran. Okay, boys and girls, this is your work for today.